YouTube, LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some more Clicker Heroes Season 2. Once again, rocking along here. We're up to 14,000 here. SP, we are on only Ascension 4, which is kind of crazy. 4 Ascensions already up to about 15,000 zones, not quite, but pretty good jumps. I mean, obviously bad timing on things, but relatively good jumps. Definitely getting up there on the Hero Souls as well. Doing pretty good. I think we'll go for one more boss. These are going to run out actually really soon. I guess I'll go for another minute. I could definitely squeeze out a little more, I suppose. So let's go for that. We can, I don't think there's a ton here. Actually, not too bad. It's not going to really make much of a difference, but we'll throw those in. Kind of keep squeezing some out here. Keep it going. Just doing our thing, doing what we can to keep things afloat and rolling. But yeah, we'll be able to upgrade to the next level here after we get that done, which is sweet. Then we'll be able to move on for sure. And yeah, we're in good shape. I don't know what else to really say. Achievement-wise, I don't think that's changed. I think this is exactly where we were at. Actually, these I think finished, yeah. So I saw these earlier and just didn't get a chance. A lot of good luck there. Surviving 400. Right now, it's just a save fest because time-lapsing is kind of upon us. Again, I still haven't decided exactly when I want to start time-lapsing, but wow, these are all, I really don't want to send any of these guys out on 2-hour gold quests, but we're gonna do it. The reason I did that, by the way, is even though this guy's after it, this guy's actually level 13, this is 11. However, we do have the extra life here, Brittany. But no extra lives on those. We literally have all rare or epic. It's kind of crazy. Gold quests, hero quests, not really doing anything for us. Doesn't really matter that they're rare or not. But they're hanging in there, doing the thing. It's kind of funny. Those two are really identical looking, and then I mean these aren't identical looking, but they're the three the same. Are these guys actually the same? Yeah, the exact same model. Not even color differences. It doesn't look like. But yeah, it looks like that's the end there. Everything kind of ended there. We're not gonna make it any further off that. I don't really want to wait for that. Just to try to push a little further. I don't really care. So we'll come in here, kind of max all these guys out real quick, get ourselves in a good spot. I'm actually gonna be heading off to bed soon. So this is just trying to give you guys an update on where we're at. A couple sessions in, and then kind of come back and we'll give you guys a little bit further update going along here. What I'm gonna do is actually just get a quick save now. Go throw that in the obvious calculator. For anyone wondering, it is Grace of Lives. That is the one I use. If you use the auto calculate, just kind of double check things actually work right. So I use the auto calculate. I come in here, I check out here, make sure your total is right, and then kind of check a couple of your other ones. What I do is just check the ones that like match. It's pretty simple. A lot of them will kind of have the same things, like all the 3 gold guys will all have the same things. You just kind of run through, make sure things look good. Most of the time it will. Most of the time you will not have a problem with that. We also are paused here in time. Get that going. So like I said, with going to bed soon, I'm not going to do it now because I'll probably wait a couple minutes before I head off. But the plan is going to be just to kind of guild whoever I have furthest unlocked at the time when it happens, just to get myself going and then throw the auto clicker on it and be good to go for a while, and that'll push probably past highest zone ever, even though we're not in Tushi, most likely because of just the way TP kind of works right now for us. We should be able to push quite a bit further on that. I mean, we could push pretty far on Tree Beast right now. If we had Tree Beast gilded, he'd make it pretty far at that point. But yeah, we're moving along. We're in, I want to say, pretty decent shape. And yeah, I'll kind of give you guys an update a bit down the line here. Alright, so here we are a little bit further. We're kind of running out of room to push. Let's see if we can get anywhere here. I'm sure we'll push a little bit of zones. I doubt we'll push very far though. Although it looks like we're going good. It's been sitting for a bit. We've moved up a couple of ascensions. I think we were on 4 last time. 4 or 5. We may have actually been 5. Wait, I think we went from 4 to 5. That was, yeah, sleeping, and that was just a little bit today I pushed. Got up quite a few zones, north of 23,000. Realistically, not too much higher zone-wise compared to where we were last Transcendence. We're not done with the zone yet. However, we're already up to 78 Ancient Souls. And that's kind of what I mean. Like, this is why it starts to become explosive. And this is just the beginning of it. It's going to get crazier past 25k and even more so. Like, past that 30 mark, it's just like, boom, like you're gone. You take off, you're super fast, you're just moving. Only 3 people in the clans. It's at 6, which made me hang back on an extra day. People need to make sure they're getting on and claiming every day if they can. Like, one day, you know, every like 2 weeks, sure, if you miss it. You know, you miss like 2 days a month. You know what? I get it. Things happen in life, but like, we gotta be pretty consistent on this, guys. I don't know who has been claiming. I don't have a way to check exactly every day because I can't come on last minute. There is a way that we may be able to get checking soon thanks to Cubit in the community. He has a way to kind of look, but no way for me to personally check it yet. But that is the idea. We definitely can move on, though. Wow. Was that our 6s that attacked? 1-6. We definitely can move on. Let me see what... I mean, I'm going to do that. It's so easy. I just wanted to finish pushing before we do anything. This hasn't been beaten either. I actually don't know how much I do to that. I don't know if I would embarrass myself trying to attack that. Yeah, we'd embarrass ourselves big time. Oh my god, actually. Yeah, huge time. Don't do that. That's scary. Because we have people way up there in zones. Not that I really want to go spoiling zones, but we definitely are not built for to be the guys doing that. So I'm going to let this push out a little bit. We probably won't push too much further. What I can do as well is just use some of these and throw them down on Skogger. It's going to be a decent bit there. Not that it's going to make a huge difference, just that little bit there, but we'll let this push out where we can. We'll come back and we'll kind of wrap this up. We'll ascend, kind of get things going. See how many we get up to. We already went up 4 since I last showed you guys, and it gets explosive. Again, we just barely beat the high zone ever, and we're already up this many just because of how many more hero soldiers you start to get. This Transcendent is going to be pretty decent. Next one's going to be really good, and then the following, I think that's going to be our big one. Where we're going to be looking at time-lapsing soon. And I also want to point out, we will soon-ish probably be changing. Still got to talk to the officers, and I'm pretty sure I'm leaning towards the idea, so I think it's going to happen. It'll just be more making sure that they think it's a good idea and going that route. But the whole, like, application thing, and then I'll probably message the first person. Again, there's going to be a couple different questions in it. I mean, it'll be, first of all, which region are you in? Like, where are you at? Like, you know, U.S. Like, kind of roughly time zone is probably what I'll be asking for. So you can get people's time zones. It'll be pretty late out. We're actually going to be done here soon. That was a slow one. I'm not down for, like, the slow pushing when we're recording here too much. So let that go, kind of do its thing. But kind of getting, like, time zone stuff, so I know when to kind of group you with the people to send out the invites. You guys are roughly all from the same time zone, so even if I send that out kind of bad time zone for you guys, it's still kind of who checks it first. But yeah, so I think it'll be like send out 5 invites, and kind of whoever gets back to me, I might send them out 1 at a time technically. And like if I'm going to be around, I'll give like 30 minutes even in between, so I'll go down the list. But like I don't want it to be like waiting 24 hours to see if someone gets back to me. So I'd rather give like 5 invites out, and kind of the first one to get back to me will be the one that is. Even if I'm not around when I come back, it's like I'll tell the other people sorry, and that they're next on the list kind of thing. And if everyone gets back to me at a relatively good speed, it's just not within like 30 minutes. Like maybe I'll give even more time. For getting people in next time. And sometimes we'll have like 5 openings and I'll invite 5 people, and if those 5 people get back to me real quick, then it's them. You know, I might give 24 hours and then send it out to another 5 if we only fill 3 of those, for example. And I think that's going to be the idea. I think that's what I want to do. But upon saying that, we are also going to be eventually within, I want to say, a couple more weeks. We're going to start kind of enforcing getting this. Oh, someone did it. I didn't even get to attack it. Getting, first of all, the check-ins done as quick as possible. But and I know that the time zone thing, EU resets, not the best time, but it's pretty easy for even EU to get on. For most people, it shouldn't be a huge issue to get on early in the morning and kind of take 20 seconds to do it. I get some cases it won't happen, and people work different shifts, and it's hard to put an exact time on when you should be claiming it. And we're not gonna obviously necessarily do anything with that. We can definitely move on. Now, let me make sure to unlock that. 100% can move on. It was a missed call by me thinking because only 3 of us leveled up, we might have a rough time on 17. But I really don't think, like, I know it's going to scale up, but I think we're going to be fine for 17. Hopefully that will level a group up, though. That should be enough if people are claiming to get probably all of those people here should level to 5, and then we should definitely probably see I think a 6 out, or sorry, 6 out here and a 5 here. I don't think would be too hard to say. But we're going to start doing double fights soon. We're going to have a schedule probably in a document very similar to the way I do Clan Sundays that I will share on a video. We will go over, I'll explain it, and realistically I will have it in the description of the video, but your best bet's going to be to go on it'll be posted on Discord too. But for anyone who doesn't want to join the Discord that is in the clans, they'll still have to go there or just remember it from the video. You'll have a certain day. I'll have like a calendar, and it'll cycle through all 10 people in the clan, and that'll be your day to post or to do it. If someone brand new to the game comes in, we'll probably be obviously have to be somewhat accommodating because they won't have their 5 clickers yet, and it'll be rough. But you might think 200 is a lot, but if you rotate behind 10 people, and like 200 would be a lot, I mean, you think we can only do it twice, you actually make more. So if I did it now, by the time it came back to my turn, I would make well more than that. Anyways, actually, I don't know how exactly much more it is, but it is more than that. I think the higher zone you get to, the better it gets. The more that costs, if I'm not mistaken. I'd have to double check, and I think people have definitely done the math on it and would have that info for us. But nonetheless, you would do profit if it goes through all 10 people. Meaning as long as you keep enough for what it's going to cost in your day, you're going to be fine. And that will allow us to start leveling up faster. I mean, you can see that even like LazeeLlama, they started, I think, like a week after us. There are a couple bosses ahead. I think they're on boss like 22 they're going to. I think a couple of them reach level 7. Like, they're up there. And they, to be fair, had Toasty on a big boy account to pay for it from the get-go. And I know some of them are now doing it, but they're not on rotation. It's not being required. I don't necessarily want anyone worrying about making themselves look good by doing it, because you're going to waste your own rubies right now until we get the rotation going. But, and, you know, Toasty's not even asking for you guys to do it. He's just doing it when he can. But it's definitely going to be different coming here soon. We're going to ascend right after we kill this, by the way. This is the last one we're going to go for. And then we can ascend. Kind of get this going again. But yeah, that's going to be the plan. And again, it's not all in stone yet, but that is the idea. So I'll have a schedule for people to go through, because again, I'm even going to be spending a lot of time on it. Thinking, like, it's going to get rough on rubies, it's going to seem like. But if you rotate between 10 properly, and everyone's doing it on their day, it's just, that's the thing. We got to be killing the first boss quick enough, and that's why I'm like kind of stressing towards trying to get it done in the first 12 hours, because that leaves 12 hours for the people to figure out how to get their second attack in and done and claim things. And I get it, it could be hard with time zones, but again, people work different shifts, so it's not even like time zones really come in to necessarily be the only difference. And we'll try to make it so it works. And you'll have to know, and again, I'm going to probably even ask everyone that's currently in the clans is going to have to probably fill out one of the applications just to get me the information that's in them. So I have it. Because it's going to make things just so much easier. Good. Just want to check things. Yeah, we're good. But that's going to be the goal. But it'll have some questions, and then it'll just go in order of the caps. And I'm kind of worried about how many apps are actually going to come in, or realistically, it might limit people that are going to come in and just be one of those like 1 weekers anyways, because we're trying not to have it because it's new clan system. We don't want to spend a week trying to level someone up and then them to go away. Like, for example, and this person probably might be still watching the videos, but they're going on vacation. They joined the clans because we kicked someone, and then they instantly came in and like, I have to go on vacation, won't be back till the 1st. Like, right now, honestly, most people, if they're not going to be able to play at all, it'd be hard to even accommodate for anyone currently because we are still so new. But as we get up there in zones, if people are really big members, I mean, there are some, honestly, a lot of our guys here are longer time members. But as we get to higher levels and push further and grind together, like, I get it, things happen. Like, we're going to have to be okay with that. And we will. It's just as a brand new member, like, you know, we're not going to sit there and just have the spot being filled. And because so many people want in the clans right now, it also makes it tough. So I got to try to be fair, but also smart about growing the clan and still fair to you guys in that sense. Only need 200 souls, so that answers the question there. I'll be level 6 tomorrow. If we get everyone ready for the extra fight, I'll buy it tomorrow. If you have the enough for it, cool. But not asking for them yet. Just let them know. I don't know if this video will actually be out before it comes out. So if Bach watches the video, he'll see it. But yeah, Bach, if you can do it, you can do it. Cool. But don't go necessarily out of your way for it, man. For the reasons I explained in this video. This is a good video for that comment to come through. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing some requests. And again, I have some ideas that I don't necessarily want to say until everything's set in stone anyways. I mean, I'll have a video. I'll probably literally make a recruitment video that's not even part of the series. That literally goes over everything in a nice format and shows you everything. And if things change with it, I mean, I'll probably delete the video and make a new one kind of thing. But it'll probably be literally a recruitment video on how to get in the clans, I think is what it'll be. I do wish when you left a clan, you get to keep your zone, your level. So, like, we could, like, have people leave and then even come back. Remove them between clans. I would love to be able to do that. My original idea was going to make Llama Nation Reborn a kind of like our main clan kind of a deal. And again, I never really liked saying main clan, but kind of the way we used to do it, where it was known active members of the community that were generally in another clan first would then be moved to this clan, but we can't do that with the new leveling system, sadly. It just doesn't let me do it that way. I do wish it did. I'm sure I'll move things to mock. Why not? But anyways, guys, I don't want to take up much more of your time. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys stuck to the end, thank you very much. Please smack the like button. And as always, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.